WWE adds new date to Roman Reigns' schedule after SummerSlam. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jennifer, have a nice day. For the WWE family latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. Roman Reigns, the always imposing tribal chief, is once again riling up the WWE universe. This time with a schedule update that suggests the reigning Universal Champion isn't stepping away anytime soon. Still fresh from his confrontation and tag team victory over Jey Uso at SummerSlam Night 1, Reigns has now been officially confirmed for another appearance, signaling that he remains an active force in WWE. Recently, Reigns appeared to be taking a break following a post-match incident on Monday Night Raw involving Seth Rollins' faction, The Vision, which seemed to hint at a creative hiatus. However, with upcoming filming for the live-action adaptation of the Street Fighter video game series scheduled for early September, he is expected to fulfill several WWE appearances in August before stepping away for that project. This isn't just a consolation booking. It hints at continued intense rivalries before Reigns makes his mark on the silver screen. WWE has the Survivor Series set for November 22nd, and there's a strong possibility that Reigns could remain a central figure, even with Hollywood commitments looming. To fans, this feels like the best of both worlds. More time with Reigns on screen and a build-up toward an even more impactful return once his outside obligations are complete. It also leaves intriguing storyline possibilities open with figures like Rollins and CM Punk, ensuring anticipation remains high. With this newly announced date, WWE positions the Tribal Chief as a consistent and dominant presence in the coming weeks. As the dust settles from SummerSlam, Roman Reigns appears ready to keep charging forward, one commanding appearance at a time. Bianca Belair has offered a heartfelt take on Netflix's new docuseries, WWE Unreal, suggesting it will dispel fan misconceptions and highlight how WWE truly operates. Speaking with Shaq Wrestling, Belair reflected on how her own perceptions of wrestling changed once she understood the behind-the-scenes process. She shared that discovering the work that goes into each show made her fall in love with the sport, and she believes viewers will feel the same. The series, which premiered on July 29, 2025 on Netflix, offers an unprecedented look into WWE's creative engine. The Writer's Room, narrated by Triple H, Unreal spans 5 episodes and chronicles the road to WrestleMania 41. It follows how storylines, character arcs, and event strategies are crafted. Featured stars include Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, Rhea Ripley, Jey Uso, and Belair herself. Belair emphasizes how much care and precision go into every segment and performance, from emotional storytelling to the physical demands of the ring. She believes Unreal will change how fans see WWE, showcasing it as a blend of athleticism and art. Behind the scenes, the reaction has been just as strong. According to Fightful Select, WWE insiders are extremely happy with how the show is resonating with both longtime fans and new viewers. Unreal delivers memorable moments, such as live producer instructions relayed through referees, behind-the-scenes tensions between CM Punk and Triple H, and even Belair's iconic braid whip, which is shown to pack serious impact. Belair presents WWE not as chaos, but as a highly tuned machine delivering emotion, drama, and action to millions across the world. It's been less than a month since Goldberg's final WWE match, held at Saturday night's main event in Atlanta. The former world champion surprised many with a performance that exceeded expectations, especially given his long absence and injury history leading up to the bout with Gunther. Gunther, known as the Ring General, had to dig deep to secure the win and retain the World Heavyweight Championship, which he later lost during SummerSlam. After the match, Goldberg thanked friends, family, and supporters in a heartfelt speech, but WWE cut the segment short, leaving the Hall of Famer disappointed. Despite an apology from WWE officials, Goldberg expressed frustration publicly. Speculation now swirls that he may be eyeing a move to All Elite Wrestling, AEW. Some insiders believe his in-ring career might not be over yet. On the Ariel Helwani show, Paul Heymon commented on Goldberg's expectations for his retirement. Bill Goldberg had very high expectations in WWE. In his mind, they weren't met. I could say Bill was wrong. I could say WWE was wrong. But that's how Bill felt. and he's never shy about sharing his feelings. Whether Goldberg returns to action, possibly in AEW, remains to be seen, but fans are watching closely. In a fiery backstage moment following SummerSlam Night 1, Logan Paul didn't hold back. After teaming with Drew McIntyre for a gritty win over Randy Orton and special guest Jelly Roll, Paul addressed Triple H directly in front of the cameras. "Yo, Triple H, wherever you are, even if you're standing right next to me, I don't care. Send all the celebrities, all the influencers, I'll take them all down." Paul's intensity was real and raw, yet carried an undeniable energy, like a revving engine ready to explode into action. While Triple H stood by silently, Paul made his point clear. He's ready for whatever WWE throws at him. The promo sparked immediate buzz. Fans are now speculating whether this will turn into an actual feud, and what it might mean for WWE's future star-powered storytelling. Whether this leads to in-ring fireworks or behind-the-scenes conflict, Logan Paul has made one thing clear. He's not backing down. And the summer just got a whole lot more interesting. During a segment of ESPN's First Take, as part of an interview with WWE superstar Roman Reigns, the sports personality revealed he'd love to step into a role similar to that of longtime WWE figure Paul Heymon, especially with WWE partnering with ESPN in 2026. "I wish I was involved in the ESPN WWE deal, but I was not," Smith said. "The geniuses that work, that run this company, along with the great Nick Khan, because he is great. I mean, they have all more to do with it." Roman Reigns wasted no time making his stance clear, later prompting a response from Heymon. The former undisputed WWE Universal Champion said his relationship with Heymon is finished, and he's ready for new partnerships. "We're not on the same page anymore. Last time I was here, we were like this, and it's not like that anymore," Reigns said of Heymon. "So there's definitely a job. There's some space to be filled, if you know what I mean." It's a bold endorsement from one of the most powerful figures in professional wrestling, and a direct message to the man who guided Reigns through years of dominance as the tribal chief. Heymon, meanwhile, took to X to share his thoughts on the comments from Smith and Reigns, proclaiming himself the GOAT of the industry. "It is invigorating to know how many people still want to take their best shot at replicating the #GOAT of at WWE and all of sports entertainment and sports entertainment," Heymon wrote. "Never one to stay quiet." Heymon added his take on the label that was attached to him by the ESPN personality and the latter's aspirations to become a WWE manager. "The term manager is outdated and antiquated," Heymon tweeted. "If someone wishes to compete with me, they need to be an #advocate, a #Wiseman, or an #Oracle." Reigns was taken out by Bronson Reed with multiple tsunamis during the post-SummerSlam edition of Monday Night Raw, where even his shoes were removed. This led to speculation that the segment may have been used to write him off TV. However, the Wells Fargo Center has confirmed that Reigns will appear in Philadelphia for the August 18th episode of Raw. Reports indicate that Reigns will begin filming the Street Fighter movie in September, with PWI Insider also noting that the former WWE Universal Champion is scheduled to be on set in Australia for 4 weeks beginning on September 2nd. If production stays on schedule, Reigns is expected to wrap up filming the week of September 26th. While Reigns may be absent from WWE TV for about a month, the company remains confident that Street Fighter production won't interfere with ongoing storytelling. Reigns is set for a major role in the film, portraying the iconic character Akuma. Cultaholic is now on WhatsApp. Follow us there and sign up for the Cultaholic Wrestling newsletter. WWE superstar Roman Reigns didn't hold back during his appearance on First Take, expressing his frustrations with Paul Heymon and signaling an openness to working with someone new, possibly Stephen A. Smith. While Reigns acknowledged Heyman's past value, he made it clear their time together is over and hinted that Smith might be a worthy successor. "We're not on the same page anymore. There's definitely a job. There's some space to be filled, if you know what I mean." Smith, who has long expressed interest in joining WWE as an on-screen personality, was enthusiastic about the idea. He likened himself to Heymon and suggested he could thrive in a similar role. Heymon, in typical fashion, issued a pointed response on X, rejecting the manager label and defending his legacy. "I have always appreciated the kind words bestowed upon me by @Stephen A. Smith," Heymon posted. But the term manager is outdated and antiquated. If someone wishes to compete with me, they need to be an #advocate, a #wiseman, or an #oracle. It is invigorating to know how many people still want to take their best shot at replicating the #GOAT of at WWE and all of sports, entertainment, and sports entertainment. The public split between Reigns and Heymon, who were central to WWE's The Bloodline, and the OTC storylines marks a pivotal moment. This transition comes as WWE prepares for a new media partnership with ESPN in 2026. Reigns' distancing from Heymon could signal a deeper shift in WWE's creative direction, especially as the company builds toward its next major events. WWE's Chief Content Officer, Paul "Triple H" Levesque, commented on the ESPN deal. "Bringing at ESPN and at WWE together is monumental. Two leaders in sports and entertainment delivering for our fans in the US," Levesque posted on X. "This partnership presents a massive opportunity for the brand, our superstars, and the industry as a whole. Excited for what's to come. Get ready for 2026. The WWE Raw after SummerSlam saw CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins under the same roof." While this naturally created high tensions that closed out the show, fans were surprised by what Bronson Reed did to Reigns. This led to Punk taking the opportunity to poke fun at the tribal chief on social media after the show ended. The main event on Raw featured LA Knight facing off against Seth Rollins for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. This match was set up at the beginning of the show and had fans buzzing with excitement. The match itself was excellent, with Knight and Rollins displaying great chemistry and in-ring skill. The match came to an abrupt end when Punk interfered, attacking Rollins and causing a disqualification. This brought out Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, who overpowered Punk and Knight. As the heel trio celebrated in the ring, Reigns made his entrance. However, he too was overwhelmed, with Reed delivering 3 tsunami splashes. Afterward, he took Reigns' sneakers once again, prompting a humorous reaction from Punk. Taking to Instagram, Punk reacted playfully to the moment. Roman Reigns and Paul Heymon are currently at odds. However, before WWE WrestleMania 41, the duo had dominated WWE for nearly 5 years as part of the Bloodline storyline. As the Wiseman, Heymon joined forces with Reigns in August 2020. This partnership saw Reigns hold the World Championship for a record-setting 1,316 days until he was defeated by Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania XL in Philadelphia. A year later at WrestleMania 41, Heymon, now known as the Oracle, turned on Reigns and aligned himself with Seth Rollins. However, in a recent interview on The Ariel Helwani Show, Paul Heymon broke character and praised Reigns. The WWE Hall of Famer spoke highly of his former ally. It was recently announced that all WWE Premium Live events will begin streaming on ESPN starting January 2026. During an interview with ESPN's First Take, Roman Reigns shared his thoughts on the new partnership. The former Universal Champion expressed optimism about what it means for WWE's future. Roman Reigns is also set to begin filming for the upcoming Street Fighter movie on September 2nd. He is expected to complete his filming commitment by the week of September 26th, assuming everything stays on schedule. Cody Rhodes is also part of the cast, but will spend less time on set. Rhodes will portray Guile, the American military fighter originally played by Jean-Claude Van Damme in the 1994 adaptation. Originally slated for release on March 20th, 2026, the film was removed from Sony's calendar in March 2025 and has been delayed indefinitely. Director Kitao Sakurai, Bad Trip, has taken over the project from Danny Michael Philippou, who left to focus on another film titled Bring Her Back. The extended timeline means Reigns will remain available for WWTE programming through the summer, including potential post-SummerSlam appearances. This update contradicts prior speculation that his WWE storylines were setting up an immediate move to Hollywood. With both Reigns and Rhodes cast as fighters in the film adaptation, fans can look forward to seeing their real-life WWE rivalry brought to life in